You know, in the last 50 years, the costs of housing, the cost of healthcare, childcare, transportation, higher education, almost everything we have to do, those costs have risen faster than wages. And now with another war causing global oil shocks around the world, Americans are paying hundreds of dollars more every month as the price of gasoline and diesel fuel have spiked. The cost of food and almost everything else we buy has gotten higher. Affordability, it just got even harder. And in northern Wisconsin, there are far too many working people and families who just can't keep up. Even if you have a decent job, the odds are you're falling farther behind. So the idea of saving for a vacation, putting your kids through college, or even a dignified retirement, that can seem impossibly far out of reach for so many people. So if you feel like you're working harder than ever, but you're stuck in place financially, I can just tell you that you are not alone. But meanwhile, political elites in Washington and their billionaire supporters, they're building giant ballrooms. They're holding lavish parties and UFC fights on the White House lawn. They're allowing the wealthiest corporations in the world to get even richer, while all of us at home are paying higher bills with wages that can never keep up. Something has got to change. Republicans and Democrats in Congress, they both share responsibilities for 50 years of affordability failure. We need real tax reform so the billionaires and the mega corporations, they stop getting handouts and they stop getting free tax bills when they're already getting bailouts. We need to break up the monopolies and enforce the antitrust laws and the corporate collusion that nickels and dimes us every day of the week. And we need things like right to repair, and we need to empower small business innovation. You know, we've got to ensure higher wages for everybody, and we've got to ensure that this AI boom actually works for workers, doesn't steal our jobs and just make the tech billionaires richer. You know, both parties have failed on affordability for years. People are pissed, and they should be. A middle-class job and hard work today, it should mean a path to prosperity for you and your family. That's what it used to mean. But our next Congress needs to lead in helping reverse 50 years of policy failure for working-class Americans. I want to go to Congress. I want to be a part of a new generation of members of Congress who recognize that all of us in America are losing when wealthy elites and the richest corporations in the world are not regulated.